We have stopped in one of the oldest cafes in Buenos Aires, Cafe Tortoni. It's an absolutely amazing cafe in one of the oldest buildings in Buenos Aires. It is just an amazing piece of work. All the old architecture, the decorations are amazing. But this is just one of the rooms in the back. It's an absolutely huge restaurant. It's a bit like a maze because the rooms go around, always go around. And here is another little room in the back that would be for a private party for having a lunch or a dinner. An amazing place. It's really huge. But their specialties are like cafe con leches and desserts and things like that. Or you can get a meal here too, but it's not cheap. One of the more expensive places to have lunch, but you know, we're here to experience Buenos Aires at its best, and this is it. We were lucky to get in as we found some people right at the front of the line that were one of the guys was a firefighter, and he saw my shirt and he said, "You're a firefighter?" I said, "Yeah." And we started talking, and I said, "How long have you been in line?" He said, 40 minutes. I said, "Oh, we're probably not going to stay." He said, "Well, come with us, you can have lunch with us." And here they are here. Drew!
What's up, Doug?
This is Drew. This is a firefighter from Albany.
Albany, New York.
Albany, New York.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And this is Ashley.
Hi.
His wife. And they are here on holidays in Buenos Aires. And we were lucky enough to meet them in line, and now we're having lunch with them. This is fantastic.
It is great.
And right here is the lineup to get in. It's probably about an hour long, but we were lucky and found two people. These two people right here that were standing at the front of the line, we started talking to them, and they invited us to have lunch with them. So we actually only waited about 5 minutes. So lucky. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what I'm getting into here. This is just amazing. We are going out with our new friends for dinner, but the original place we were going to go out to was closed. So they picked this place here, and this looks absolutely amazing. Now this is just the entryway into the part of the hotel, but this is one swanky place. I think the restaurant we're going to is back here. So let's go see what it has to offer. All the waiters are wearing fancy suits and nice hats.
That's good.
Is it? Yeah.
Wow, that's good. Wait till we toast this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is prawns, octopus, and the sweetbread. This is what Drew has ordered us for Happy. This is going to be amazing. Okay, we've just finished the appetizers, and the main courses showed up, and this is phenomenal. Now, this is the prime rib?
Ribeye.
Ribeye. This is the ribeye steak, and what do you get over there?
Same thing.
The ribeye.
Yes, sir.
You got the full pop
750 grams.
I think he got what you got, but for himself.
Yeah, we got this. We got to split this.
Okay.
Oh, and the side top.
I got it. Yes.
And what did you get, Ashley?
Carbonara.
Carbonara.
And it looks good. Yeah.
It is amazing. I'm just going to take a quick walk through the restaurant and show you where we're eating. This is just freaking amazing. The original restaurant that we were going to eat at was closed, so we hunted around and found this one where there was no reservation needed. And we were able to get in here and have dinner. It's a beautiful steakhouse in Buenos Aires, which is what Buenos Aires is famous for the steakhouse. We're staying in the Palmetto District, and this is a really good place to give you an idea of what the neighborhood is like. On that corner over there is an outdoor restaurant. There's another outdoor restaurant on this corner, and down here gives you an idea of what a lot of the streets are like, with the very mature trees growing over the street, creating a ton of shade. This is just a very European-like city Very comfortable, very livable city. Be a great place to live if we didn't live in Canada. As you can see, all the streets are cobblestone. It's a very old part of the city. We've just entered the Botanical Gardens, one of the parks in Buenos Aires. Not only are the streets lined with trees, there are dozens of these parks situated throughout the city of Buenos Aires. Very unique where they have so many parks where people can just come in and enjoy the shade, get out of the city, within the city for a few minutes. After we get away from the side of the park where you can see the road, it doesn't feel like you're in the city anymore. A nice calm break from the hustle and bustle. And this is an absolutely beautiful garden. Not sure if you can see what's happening here, but it's two human babies having a drink. That of a dog, I believe. The trails in this park weave their way through different gardens. They call it the Gardens of the World, where there's different plants from the Americas, from Argentina, Central America, and they're all kind of grouped together in the same areas. Name those areas after where the plants come from. Last night we went to Avocado Steakhouse, a revered steakhouse here in Buenos Aires with some new friends, Drew and Ashley. We had a great time and an absolutely great meal. And tonight we are going to the most revered steakhouse in all of Buenos Aires, Don Julios. Now, there's a bit of a story that goes with that. We tried booking Don Julios about 2 weeks ago online, and they were booked solid until the end of March. And so we kind of thought, well, that's not going to happen on this trip. So we came back to Buenos Aires and we were staying at this hotel, and the owner of the hotel said, "Are you going to go to Don Julios?" Or he said, "You have to go to Don Julios." And we said, "Well, we tried, but it's booked up until March." And she said, "I know the owner." He says, "I'll see what I can do." So a half an hour later, this piece of paper gets slid underneath our door saying we've got reservations for 8 o'clock Saturday night at Don Julios. So here we are going to Don Julios. It helps to know people.
Don Julio, one of the hottest classic steakhouses in Buenos Aires. They're known for their knockout grass-fed beef. So we're very excited to be here. We got greeted with a glass of champagne.
Cheers!
Cheers!
So this is where all the magic happens. There's a bunch of guys working back there. Look at the size of those cuts of beef. They're amazing. This is absolutely amazing. This restaurant is just jam-packed on 2 levels. Oh, okay, super. Oh, that's beautiful. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Gracias, senor. It's appreciated. Well, we're just eating our meal. We're almost finished our steak, but I just want to ask Suzanne what she thought of that.
What can I say? It is, it's out of this world good. Like, really. This place is living up to the hype. I was suspicious. I thought, you know, I was hearing so much about Don Julio. I thought it was a lot of hype, but it's really out of this world good. And I'm not even really a meat eater, but this is really good. Excellent steak, excellent place, excellent vibe, good wine, just really great.
We've just finished our evening at Don Julios, and we are going to make our way home, but it is 10 o'clock at night. We are right in the heart of dinner hour in Argentina, and this place is still packed and hot. Don Julios was everything it was meant to be.
So this is the incredible San Telmo market in the San Telmo district of Buenos Aires, where you can buy anything from antiques to old albums to clothing, anything artisanal. So no mass marketed things. As a matter of fact, in great Argentinian fashion, the storekeepers got upset that every Sunday these stalls went up, but the government gave them the right to do so.
These are the very popular mate kits that we see hundreds of people carrying around with them, refilling them constantly with hot water, and then sharing them with their friends. Some merchants are selling just a bunch of random type of things that they brought from home. Like down here, there's some antique tools, lamps, old model cars, fishing reels, bottles, cups, a baseball glove, just random. This is pretty cool. It's an old phonograph, and he's got 78 records that he's playing here. This is amazing. This market is huge. It completely fills the square and then spills over into all the streets that connect to the square on every side of it. Well, if you ever need a bottle opener or a corkscrew, this would be the place to come. All these are bottle openers and corkscrews. Oh, we just popped into this food court, and wow, this is amazing. I have a feeling this is where I'm going to do lunch. There are literally dozens and dozens of food vendors in here. With everything you could imagine. This food court takes up the entire block. The block long, the block wide, and there are probably 50, 60, 70 vendors in here. This is Drew drinking the most expensive coffee in the world.
Thank you, so.
So, my friend, how was that?
It's pretty good, actually.
Pretty good?
It is good.
Good.
And they don't serve it anything else, just black.
Just black.
Because it's like to let you taste the coffee, I would assume.
Every temperature has a different flavor, so
Yeah.
you drink it slowly. Hot, cool down, and then room temperature.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. So you got to take it slow.
So we'll pass it around, then we'll let it sit for like 10 minutes, and then
Try it again.
You know, try it again.
I don't think I've ever tasted, and it's almost like if coffee was mixed with tea.
I feel like I'm drinking a brandy.
I felt like I was drinking out of the Sorcerer's Stone.
Actually, that's really good.
It's good. This isn't the market we were in this morning. This is a different market. Now we're in a different place, a different part of the market, a little later in the afternoon, and it is jam-packed. It looks like there's a candle show going on right now.
Uh-huh.
Just in case you need something to cut somebody's head off.
Or something.